Hey everybody, today we are doing Virgin Islands conch in butter sauce. Yes, one of my favorite dishes from where I was born, St. Thomas, United States, Virgin Islands. And I think I'm the first one to do this recipe on YouTube. So let's get into this delicious dish that just reminds me of home. All right, so in a skillet, we are going to put about maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of light olive oil or vegetable oil. And the skillet is actually not hot, really hot yet, but we're going to put in about maybe 6 cloves of shaved garlic, 1 whole onion. This is a yellow Spanish onion. And then we are going to put in, as soon as we can get there, 1/4 of a bell pepper, red and green julienne. We're going to add just maybe a teaspoon of salt. We're going to put about 2 teaspoons of thyme. And we're going to shake in some Goyo adobo seasoning, the blue cap. I probably put in about 2 teaspoons. And we're just going to saute those vegetables on medium-low. Remember, I did not start this off with a hot pan, which is normally the way that you're supposed to. But for this dish, I just want to just render out the good watery juiciness of these vegetables. All right, so now I'm going to put in like 2 teaspoons of crushed red pepper because I want mine to be a little spicy. I'm from the Caribbean, so I definitely love the heat. Although I can't take it that much anymore as I get older, but I digress. So we're going to put in a 1/2 stick of butter, and I used salted butter for this because I'm really not using a ton of salt in this recipe. So it's nice to have those little subtle notes of salt. All right, so now we're going to squeeze 1/2 of a lemon. And remember, our heat is still on like medium. And we're going to get all that good lemon juice out. And then I'm going to put in about 2 teaspoons of my seasoning, which is Phenomenal Food by Chef Holly's essential seasoning. And it has all that good stuff in it, thyme and garlic and all that stuff to just add extra yumminess. Now, I pressured my conch the night before. I cleaned it and I cut it just a little bit. I put little slits in it. And I pressured it for about 1 hour and 50 minutes. When it was done, I took it out my pressure cooker and I sliced it up and put it in the refrigerator overnight, stored in conch water. So now we're going to throw that conch in there that was pressured last night, not taking out not too much of the conch water that I put it in. I just really just want the conch because conch water is a little funky and I really don't want that funky taste inside of my conch and butter sauce. All right, so let's just saute that and make sure that conch gets all that good, buttery, just yumminess all over it. And we are going to get ready to put in about 1.5 cups of water in the conch. There we go, that 1.5 cups of water. And we're just going to stir that around. We don't want too much water because we're not making soup. We're making a sauce. Then I'm going to go in with another 1/2 stick of butter. So we're going to have, just a little bit of water and butter, really. It is conch and butter sauce is really what it is. And then we're going to taste for re-seasoning. I think I put like an extra teaspoon of kosher salt in it. And then we are going to just let that cook down and reduce just a little bit so the sauce kind of gets a little thick, but not too thick because we don't want like a huge, like heavy sauce. We want like a light butter sauce. And we're going to add another 1/2 lemon because I felt like it needed another 1/2 lemon just to kind of give it that seafood taste. And we actually kind of make our fish this way too. We call it boiled fish back home, but with this, it's kind of the same concept really. You're just putting the conch in. So with our conch, I'm going to serve this with some plantains. I'm just showing the plantains that I fried up and some peas and rice that I made in the oven. Let's go ahead and plate this dish. I have my peas and rice there, and there are my bell peppers and my conch and my onions and my crushed red pepper. You can use Scotch bonnet peppers or back home what they call pepper in it if you want to, but the crushed red pepper just did just enough for me because I'm going to pour Caribbean hot sauce all over mine when I go to eat it anyway. So we're going to pile all that delicious yumminess next there. Make sure you put some of that butter sauce over the peas and rice. Yes, God, this is my 2-year-old son's favorite, the butter sauce over the peas and rice. Then we're going to add those little plantains that I fried up. Maybe I'll do a video on plantains and how you're actually supposed to do them. People don't really realize you don't need sugar or anything. You just need to wait till those plantains go bad. Like black on your counter, getting a little bit of fuzz. Well, there's our dish. We have our Virgin Island conch in butter sauce. I hope you guys enjoy this. Like I said, I could not find another video on YouTube about it. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Y'all have a wonderful day and enjoy this conch and butter sauce from the Virgin Islands. Bye-bye.